Hello, beautiful people. Don't assassinate your children's character. Don't teach your children how to live in fear. Don't be the primary example to your children of what a healthy relationship is like and not to be in one when you grow up. Don't be in a healthy relationship. Just go from relationship to relationship and be fearful and afraid of one just in case stuff happens. Don't be in a healthy relationship. Expect things to happen. Don't be in a healthy relationship. Things are going to happen. After all, they're human. They're capable of doing anything. So when it looks like it's going good, just you wait. Things are going to come unglued, they're going to fall apart, and your feelings and your emotions are going to be all caught up, and you'll be all caught up in the middle, and you won't be happy with yourself or with the outcome. So why waste your time trying to be in a healthy relationship? It's easier. It's like leasing cars. Just go from relationship to relationship. And when you get tired of them, or after a surmountable amount of time, 3, 6 months, that's close to that point. That's been right about where the cutoff point where I would want it to be. So I'm going to trade that car in for another one. I'm not going to wait until stuff happens. Teach them that. And you'll have yourself to thank for it later after having done so. Because sooner or later, what they'll consider is the fact that with all of those people, men and women, that they've gone through, one of them could have and should have been the right one. Teach them to be unhappy. It's the going trend now. When you're unhappy and you're not happy with yourself and you have wounds and you don't know how to lick them and you don't know how to heal them, all you can do is feel them. Go get you an animal and bury your love in that animal, which was not created to love, but was created to serve, just like you were. But they know who they are with what they're doing, but you don't. So now you're confused. If you're going to get one for all the right reasons and not for all the wrong reasons. Don't hide behind one. They're just pets. That's all they are, and they can never be anything more. You see? That's why it's so important to be in touch with who you are, your emotions and your feelings, your healings and your dealings. Don't let your children see you all arguing and fussing and fighting and calling each other out of your names and saying things to each other that you don't mean or you didn't mean and that you're going to regret because they love both of you all. Why allow them to get caught in the middle of both of you or you all's misfortunes? Why allow that to happen? Don't allow that to happen. Don't ruin your children like that. And then later you can't be a good example to them, or they can't come to you for anything, because on the only recording that they have that's been recorded and their fully undeveloped minds that has been seared into their mind and their conscience and their mentality and their mindset for thinking and living is to hear your voices, not complimenting each other, not telling each other how much you love each other, and not frolicking around, laughing and playing. No, the only recording they have is of you all destroying one another, abusing one another. As I've said before, and as often as I have said it, and I'll say it again, go get call the babysitter. Wait. When you feel it coddling, boiling is what that means. When you feel that boiling is starting to boil, say nope. Hold that thought right there. We're gonna save it for the park or the beach. Call the babysitter. Grandmama, mama them, auntie them, sister them, Call them, okay? Call somebody, okay? Not somebody who's doing the exact same things, okay? But someone whose conscience is clear. And the children are not hearing them cussing and fussing and saying all kinds of negative things and all over social media and talking to people cussing and talking down about people and all that kind of stuff. And they're taking all that stuff in. That's not what you want. But go to the beach, to the park at sunset when there's very few people around, if any. Do all the yelling, screaming, fussing, cussing that you want to do to get it out of your system. It's been lying dormant. You reached that breaking point. Talk about anything and everything. Get it out your system. Husbands, wives, aspiring to be's, boyfriends, girlfriends. And if you come to the realization that you can't be together, you're not going to stay together, as a result of your findings, still have a respectable enough relationship to let them see you are laughing and smiling and frolicking and being friends for them. Do it for them. And if you're going to stay together, and even if you're not and you're still living together, when you get ready to stick that key in the door, look at each other and say, are we done yet? Are we done? Do we need to go back to the beach or the park? Because once we go and stick this key in the door and go in the house, it's about them. We've got to protect their future. It's about them. Let them see you hugging and kissing like mothers and fathers and husbands and wives do. Frolicking with each other, laughing and telling each other that you love each other. And they'll join in on that. Just to see their mother and their father is happy and excited about being together. They'll join in on that. They can't wait to tell their friends at school. You can't wait to tell your girlfriends, and the males can't wait to tell their friends how beautiful the love and the life and the relationship is. And as much and as often as you do it, go to the beach and the park, you'll find the more you air out those differences and you come to better understand each other, relate to each other, the less you'll have to do it anymore. Ultimately, to a point, you probably just end up doing it just once a month or twice a month, if that. And then you'll arrive to a point where you just won't even have to do it anymore because you have come to love, respect, and appreciate each other, and to realize how important your children are to you. You're there today and they are yours tomorrow. You have to do everything within means, and it means everything, to protect them and not be their personal destruction. You're supposed to be protecting them from the outside, not from the inside. Beautiful people, we can do this, beautiful people. Let's restore the order in our homes. Let's restore the order of kindness, love, kind words, and smiles. Let's be kind to each other. Let's restore the kindness. Let's explore to come to know and understand the beauty of kindness and what it means to be kind. Let's get to know that fella. Let's establish a relationship with kind, okay? And invite Ness into it. Let's restore the beauty of what that means in our families, in our unity, and in our community. Let's restore the love and the kindness, beautiful people. Let's restore, beautiful people, to establish, to procure another level of achievement in your marriage and in your relationship that you've never achieved before, and having a friendship of love, kind words, and being kind to each other with the kindness of smiles and complimenting each other and restoring the camaraderie, beautiful people. Beautiful people. Of course, you're not the same people you were 20 and 30, 40 years ago, but the love for which you got married and came together in the first place should keep you together. No matter what time of the day, the storm, or the weather, beautiful people, it's whenever, beautiful people. Because when you love each other from the soul, you love each other whole, beautiful people. And that's an eternal love that will never unravel and that will never unfold to ungrow, beautiful people. Because that love will outlast you in your lifetime. I love you all and have a smiling day.